What's going on, guys? So basically today, just trying to keep you guys updated on the collection. Came across a few new things today. Figured might as well share. So that's what we're doing here right now. We will get fully into it. Yeah, I came across some Mattels. I personally didn't collect Mattels until I started doing this channel, and I noticed that there's a big audience for it. So I started to collect, and kind of glad I did. So we're gonna show some Mattels I found today. Everything on this channel is either it's all found in person. I do not use the internet. I do not use mail order. So if I don't go out and hunt for it and find it, it does not go in this collection if I didn't hunt it down and find it. Recently, I've been doing the championship belts, the slap belts. Just yesterday, I didn't. Maybe I did make a quick short or something. Stoked to have the Intercontinental belt. I actually have the large version of the Mattel one hanging up here. So have it now. Stoked about that. But look at this. This was a couple days ago. So with these, I think I have a package still sitting here from it. Yeah, they released them. It's Series 2, and if you see up there at the top is the super rare Roman Reigns. Then there's the WWE belt, which says it's rare. I found that one. The ones I really want is the Attitude Era belt, which is right below it, third. The Intercontinental belt I kind of wanted, and I'd like to have the $1 million belt, but if I don't, it's okay. I don't really care if I have the Brahma Bull one either, if I'm being honest. But yeah, just was hoping for the Attitude Era one, and when I came across the super rare one here, as probably most people would have been excited, I was kind of bummed. Which I didn't know. Like, I wasn't collecting them for the rarity. I was collecting it because I wanted to get the Attitude Era belt. That's what I collect, is stuff from that era. And when I stumbled across it, I was like, ah, dang it. And then I looked on the package and it said super rare, and I was like, whoa, okay. So let me show you the ones I have. I don't know if you can see them there. So we have the Roman Reigns one. We have this one, which I'm kind of upset about. If you notice, it like cracked and flaked right there, right as I opened it. What's up, A-B? So yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Bros, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. I'm bummed out. It flaked right off instantly. So not too happy about that. But if you look down here, I know I'm gonna make a mess when I do this. I don't even know why I'm doing it. So I have some of these, which are the larger figures. These are older, and if you notice, the slap bracelet belts fit absolutely perfect for belts on them. Oh, hang on. Cena's doing neck crunches. 2011 is when this came out, the figure. So there's the rare WWE belt slap bracelet. What's up, Susan? How are you? Yeah, so kind of came across this one. Bummed because I was really hoping it was gonna. I just wanted to find that Attitude Era one and be done with it. But of course that didn't happen. So this is a really, really crazy one. from that same, I think from the same line. I'm not for sure. Do you have the Boogeyman action? Oh, you know what? That may be one of the only actual figures that I don't have. Usually I say that and then I get off here because this room is stuffed full of vintage and like modern wrestling stuff. Usually I end up getting off here and then I find the figure of it, but I don't know if I have a Boogeyman of anything. So I'll get one. Just because you said that and now I'm thinking about it, I need one. So check this out. What year is this one from? So this must be a little different. This is 2014. It's got these weird holes in the bottom of the feet for some reason. I don't really know what they're for, but it triggers this thing on. It's got a thing on the back where the mask comes down. You see it, and it's quite large. No, I don't. King, I don't. Or what's that say? Kiney? Let's see. Jade, too. I don't. So that's the problem. Most of my stuff is going to be vintage. What I wanted to show you there is you've seen those slap bracelets. Here's what the original ones look like. Here's the original NXT title slap bracelet. And if you notice, they're definitely... I mean, they couldn't be that fancy. Because, okay, so here is... back in the day when they first came out with them, NXT, and right here is a Finn Balor with the modern day NXT belt, and here's the old one. So maybe, I think this is from Series 1. I got the NXT belt from Series 1 of the slap bracelets. The one that I just showed you, I believe, is Series 2. But, this Finn Balor, I don't know if it has... Oh, yeah, it does. It's in a different spot, though. I don't see a maker, or a year. Oh, yeah, I do. 2016. So, all three of these bigger figures are from different time periods, which is kind of wild. Funny thing is... see, dang, I need to maybe start collecting female wrestling figures, because I have, like, almost zero. If I'm being just straight honest, I have the, older vintage stuff, like I got China, and Deborah, and Sunny, and, Jacqueline. But that bums me out. Every time I do one of these, you guys ask for the newer modern stuff, and I never have it, which sucks. But I'll start to work on it. Maybe try to start collecting some of it. All right. So let me show you the new figures I found. I am very tired. You subscribe. Got any big shows? Oh, I got a lot of big shows. Yeah, I got big shows for sure. Definitely got the big show. So let me show you these new ones, and then I'll hunt for any figures that you guys want. You start naming them off, and I'll pull them out of the collection. So let's start with... Oh, let's start with this. Here's somebody that I had very few figures of him. Now my figures for him would start and basically almost end in the Attitude Era with Titantrons. I think that's all I have of him is in the Titantron era. And who I'm speaking of is Jeff Hardy. So I kind of thought that was kind of wild, because somebody who has a billion figures is Jeff. Like, but I just didn't. I didn't collect the modern stuff, so I had little to nothing of him. So when I seen this today, I was kind of stoked. I was like, well, at least I can add something a little new to the collection. And so let me show you guys that. I'm trying to put this Intercontinental belt on Rey. It just doesn't want to fit. So there's Rey with the belt. I believe he held the belt at the time of this figure, so it goes with it. We'll do it like that from now on. Alright, here's the Jeff, the first Jeff that I found. So black and white face paint Jeff. Anybody know what year and when this one's from? Like what line? Because I do my best to try to look these up for you guys. I find them loose. Like I said, everything in my collection is found in person. I do not do hunting for them on the internet, and I don't do order them through the mail. So this black and white Jeff, kind of crazy face paint. I like it. It's got like the tank top, but the arms have been painted. I guess it's as good as you can do. This is a basic, so that gives you a little more of a hint. It does have Jeff's tattoo on his hand, but yeah, this basic Hardy is, what year is this from? Okay, so the black and white one here is from Basics Series 125, and believe it came out in 2018. So it'll be cool to, this version of Jeff would be in, you know, in battles with, you know, Hunter right there. So we'll be able to do some Hunter and Jeff stuff now. So let's go ahead and just do the other Jeff Hardy. So I ended up with two Jeff Hardys today. This one pops way more. Basically almost the same figure. The only difference, I believe, is I don't even know if they changed the belt. So this belt has a little bit of a black stripe above the white, supposed to be studs. This one is more solid white all the way around. But that to me seems like the only difference. Same tank top. They painted the neck and the arms. Boots are the same. Pants are the same. And these came out very close to the same time as each other. Like, what? It just makes me wonder, at that time, did you really need two basic Jeff Hardys to come out that close to each other? So the black and white one here, I said 2018. This purple one is also a basic, and it's from series 97, and it's from the same year, 2018. So they were putting out multiple basics every year of the same people. The slightest change. The face paint, that is it. That's all I can really see on that one. So then we start to get into some wild ones. Because if you look back there, I got a Miz figure right there behind Sean. I think that may be my only Miz figure until we found this. So any guesses on that one? When did that one come out? What year is that one? Like what series? Some of you guys are really good at this. The modern stuff, I have to look it up because I don't have the knowledge of it. The vintage stuff, I lived through that, experienced that, like had those, and now I've rebought them. So like I have some knowledge of all that. This modern stuff, I really don't. Mattel, I really don't. So this here is Miz Elite Series 37. Came out in 2012. So this is a 13-year-old figure. So, which is, I think, probably what got me into Mattel is the fact that they've been a company and they've been making these figures for long enough now that some of these are getting close to getting to where they're vintage. So, that figure, I think, is kind of pricey. So when I looked it up, it had way more value than I expected. All of these figures, I think I got them at like $4 or $5. So this next one, completely threw me for a loop. And I was like, no way. I don't even know who that is, because I don't keep up with a lot of modern stuff. But a lot of you are gonna know probably who this is. There's a little cowtail. So, who knows? Anybody know? I'll tell you. So that one there, which that's figure number 4. I found 5 of them, so I'm about done. That figure there is El Torito, and is from Basic Series 55, and it's actually from 2014. So another figure that's kind of on the older side. But this last one is the reason I bought all of these. So I was gonna, my main thing is I seen this figure I'm about to show you. And when I bought it, I felt like I just had to buy the rest of them. So, what did we end up? We got Jeff, Miz, you know, that's gonna drive me nuts if I don't fix it, the glasses. Forgive me for taking forever too, but my ADD will not allow me to sit there and look over at that with it like that. I'll be thinking about it the whole time and doing nothing but going, Alright, so we got those 4. And this last one this is the reason I bought any of them. I looked, and this threw me off. So does anybody know who this is? If you're a wrestling fan, you definitely should know. Does anybody know what series it's from? It's actually a kind of rare figure. This right here caught me off guard. Of course, anytime you see a Ric Flair figure, especially if it has knee pads on it, you can't leave the knee pads on the knees. You gotta pull them down the way Rick wore them. So, my name is Sachin Kumar. Please speak my name. I'll call you Bros. or we can say second. I'll try, but it's just easier for me to read your name, your moniker, and not have to remember the name. You hang around long enough, I talk to you long enough, maybe I can, but so this Ric Flair figure was one I had to have. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in on that. But then I need to figure out where this came from. What series is it? I can tell it has to be either an Elite or an Ultimate. I don't know the difference between the two. I have some of each, but I've never really inspected it like that. This actually is from 2011. It came in a 4-pack called the Hall of Fame Horseman 4-pack and was exclusive to Target. So when I look this figure up, again, it is on the rare side, and I don't know if there's like it because of it being a Target exclusive, it made it more rare. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not that schooled in this modern stuff. But I became sold quickly, as you can see, as soon as I start seeing stuff like this. I mean, when I seen stuff like this, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in. When they start doing stuff like this, making these rare belts, older stuff like this Hogan, the WCW Hogan. And earlier I was thinking that El Torito right there, that's the only figure. That's this first time I had a figure with a tail. No, not actually. Hang on here. Do you have any Rey Mysterio or some? Yes, I do. This El Torito I just found today, right there. I want to show you this. I have a bunch of Rey stuff. So look at this Bray Wyatt. It's from the Monsters or Zombies line. Has the big dinosaur tail. One of his feet is a dinosaur foot too. The other one's got a regular boot on. But I always thought this was a really cool figure. Found it very, very interesting. So keep that one over here. Got to show you this Kurt that I just opened. It's such a good figure. The Ultimate Warrior under there. Fit Finley. A really old Elite. Shoot. Here's some Rey stuff. We got Rey here. So I hope you hope you're stoked right now. 05. I'm about to start cooking with the Rey stuff. So Rey. Start showing you some stuff you probably don't see all the time, because you probably see a lot of modern day Rey stuff. But this. So since we're doing Rey, I'm committed now. I told you as soon as I finished up, I would get committed and I would start finding anything you guys want. We're doing Rey. Rey mask. That one's kind of newish, and I have another Rey mask if you guys want to see it. And I had somebody that I bought it from, and they lied. They said it's ring worn. I don't believe that, but I thought it was cool enough to get, so I got it. But look at this very old Rey mask that's like ripped up. It's much bigger and stiffer and cushioned. It may be like, but I don't think so. It's just I just don't think so. Like, it's blown out a little bit there, but it's all leather. Except for this gold, like, material stuff. Like, even the back strap that pulls the webbing part together. I think the string has been replaced, but yeah, that's a weird one that I haven't really shown ever, I don't think. If we're doing Rey, let's we gotta do a buddy, right? We do a Rey wrestling buddy. So there is his wrestling buddy from 2011. So Rey must have been like red hot in 2011, because that's when that big figure, that's where it's from too. So before I end this, I guess I could just take the camera out. I could do this. So we're going Rey Mysterio. I can see utter ridiculousness of this collection now because I can move it around. So there's Rey right there in the pink. Then we go up here and we got some Rey stuff. Problem is I don't really have a good light. Let's see. So you got Rey over here. And the, what are those called? I have a ring for them too, but they have a name. They're a special kind of figure. Rey. Oh, dang it. So there's a Rey wrestling buddy back behind there. Back behind this truck with Cena and everybody. There's a Rey figure up there on top. In green and white. There's another Rey. Oh, over here. In red. Then you can start to see the ridiculous. Oh, another Rey. This is from Lucha Libre. It's a 5-figure set. Kind of cool. I don't know if they can legally sell this like this. Maybe a knockoff, but you know, you got Phoenix. I don't even know if that's for sure Rey here in the purple, but you know, Jushin Thunder Liger, Penta maybe, I don't know. But then you got knockoff Rey stuff like that, which is fun. These knockoff little figures, comes with the whole set, are kind of cool. More Rey stuff. I'm trying to think. Do I have any Rey stuff up here? Oh, you know what? I do have more Rey stuff. The WCW. Actually, I don't need to use the light. We'll flick this on. Let's see if we can find. There's a couple Rey figures in here. There they are, right back there. So there's both versions of the red and Toy Biz back in the 90s. Those are both Rey figures. But yeah, I'm open to checking out whatever. Here's where my favorite stuff, like this is my favorite stuff. All the vintage, older stuff. Jack Pacific. You're getting a bunch of oh, Rey Mysterio still. I got more Rey. Where's that at? Right there. Might be Rey's first figure ever, actually. First real figure ever. I don't know if I have Rey in those. I don't think I have him up there. In the grip and flips or the vibrating figures. Give me a new name. I may have ran out of Rey figures. So as soon as you give me a new name, we'll look for that or those figures, that memorabilia, stuff like that. If I don't have a name, I don't know who to look for. There's a little bit of everything in this place. They were asking for female stuff earlier. This is what I got, basically. Like, for the most part, really. Sable from Stomp. We got Jacqueline, another Sable. There's Deborah. Sonny's back there. There is a female Molly Holly. Mighty Molly. I think her variant. Yeah, in the pink right there. There's a rare Sable from the 90s back there in box. Like a 1 of 5,000 Sable in her Stomp gear. Yeah, I'm probably going to shut the live down. I just want to show you guys the new figures. I am always open to discussion. If there is something that you want to see, something you want to talk about, discuss, you just got to let me know. I'm open to any of it, and I've got a lot of it. So we can compare, or we can just do complete breakdowns. Alright, well, that was fun. Again, today we just stumbled across, I was telling you I had the belts too. There's the Intercontinental belt, United States, World, maybe, I don't even remember, the new Intercontinental. I need to put that and the other one close to each other so you can compare them. And then there's the, I believe, the original NXT. What's going on, Jimmy? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah. Give me your favorite wrestler, Jimmy. See if we can find some figures of them. Look at this knockoff stuff. So I was just watching a guy's collection, a really, really big collection just recently. And he was, in his collection, he was showing, is John Cena? I got you, Alex. We'll do Cena now. But he was showing the squirt heads from the early 2000s. And the dude loved squirt head, looked exactly like this. But this is a knockoff. It's got a knockoff Kiss figure too, which is even funnier. John Cena, let's go on a John Cena hunt. We should have plenty. So first it started out with this weird looking, hang on, let me see if this light comes on. Nope. It's pretty much crapped out. That adds a little bit of light for us. Alright, so you got this Cena, which is a very weird one, some kind of knockoff thing. That's a watch behind him, like an actual wristwatch, a fancy one with leather strap and everything from WWE that's got Cena on it. Then we got Cena Rumblers. There's in purple and in black. I have them. Oh, there's a couple more Cenas. I don't even know what those statues are actually called. There's the one in the green. That's a Cena, the new, come spit it out. The new Bendums, called Flexums or something like that. Here's another Rumbler Cena. This one's way better. Probably the best Rumbler Cena that there is. Like, by far. Cena. Oh, there's a Cena in the back. That Cena is in purple. It actually came in the Hell in a Cell box set with that Miz. There's another Cena in all of his get-up. I don't know if that hat goes with him, but it's similar to the purple one, but in blue. or the other one's in blue, this one's in purple. One of the two. I don't know. Hard to keep up with them. Cena. Let's see. Oh, you got this Cena. Hang on. Which is a much larger figure. I think they're like 12-inch or something. So I have one new in the box up there of The Rock when Mattel put those out. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll open it eventually. We'll just do it live on the channel or something. Kane is the big red monster. Yes, sir. Yeah, you want to see some, well, here, Cena, I got a, let's see, how many more, let me do at least one more Cena. You gotta include the Jack Pacific Cena, the Word Life Cena. Probably the best Cena in my opinion, but then you get down into these, which most people don't even know about these. These are Havoc Unleashed. There they are, men on card. They sold at Walmart. So, got two different Cenas, black shorts, blue jean shorts. Okay. What was we did? Oh, Kane. So check out this. This Kane funny car, which is really, it's like a model. Really detailed, heavy. You have the Ripped and Ruthless Kane, which was the first Kane figure that had a removable mask. I have that purple one too. Oh, do you? Awesome. Yeah, it's a good figure. There's the, I believe that's the box for the Ripped and Ruthless Kane back behind Hunter there. The Legends Superfly Snuka too. Kane, I don't have a lot of Kane stuff though, but I do have his Slammers, which is an unreal figure. So good. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of Kane. I need more for sure. Trying to see if there's any that I missed. But there's so much stuff up here. There's weird rare stuff. There's that box set that I got that Dude Love from. It's behind everything there. It's like it came with a ring. It came with the ring that was over there though, but look, there's a Sting baseball still mint on card. The old original San Francisco toy makers. You should start. Oh my! I can't do it, Alex. That's my only refusal. That's where I draw the line. So up there are skull caps. They are the craziest looking things. Like 1999, they came out with a set of skull caps. You know how WCW was really into like motorcycles and yeah, just skull caps. That's just, it's funny. I draw the line at Funko Pops. I can't do it because it'll never end. Every day I find something new that I didn't know I was going to start collecting, and I end up collecting. Oh, we did Cena, and I knew there was a Cena I was forgetting. That's the Ring Giant from Jack's Pacific. Super sick figure. I knew there's always, every time I do one of these lives, when I get off here, I'm like, oh dang, I should have done this. Abid, you didn't tell me that you wanted to see a figure, did you? And then leave, because I probably did it and you were gone. Alright, well guys, I'm going to shut this down. Hogan? Okay, alright. Let's do Hogan. Do you want to see something really cool? So I actually have Hulk Hogan's rookie card right back there. It cost me a little chunk of money, but that's Hogan's rookie card from 1984, maybe? Really stoked on it. There's some of the old movies. You know, you always had Hogan on the front on most of them. That's what sells, brother. There's the Hulk Hogan sticker from those sets. Then you get in some more modern Hogan stuff. Then you got to go into here. His first action figure was it was one in Japan, I believe. But then you got your LJN Hogan, which is right there. Such a good figure. I remember having multiple as a kid. Then you get up into this, which is your Hasbro's. Bad News Brown, I don't have anything of him either. I wish. So, you got your Hogan stuff, Hogan on all the games. Yeah, and then I guess you jump over into Hollywood. A plush doll. A grip and flip. Of course, you got him on the video games. You have to. A vibrating figure. Then you got every size. The 3.5 inch. The 5.5 inch. And the rare version. Where they only came out with 2 figures like this in the line. The rest of them all look like this and had an action on the back. And then they came out right at the very end with this one and a Dennis Rodman, and they looked completely different. Oh yeah, then after that with Hogan, you know, you jump into modern stuff, which you got superstars. Oh, there's a Hogan statue. A really, really, really detailed Hogan statue. I opened the other Hogan WCW one. There's a Hogan. There's a... Oh shoot, I gotta move my arm around this way now. Another Hogan. There's a knockoff Hulk Hogan stretch wrestler. There's the Mr. T Hogan. Shoot. Is there another Hogan in there? There probably is. That I missed. You got the stuff like this now. But I have the Rodman, but missing the Hogan one. Oh, you got the Rodman? I wish I had the Rodman. I got the Hogan. Together we have both, though. We can do. So if you look up there, the original series of the Stretch Wrestlers, I didn't make a video on this, but I bought the rest of the series, which is Undertaker, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So there's the first series. Series 1 was Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and Stone Cold. Then look at what's said the second series. Oh, there's another Kane too. The Mini Bend'em. It's in perfect condition too. But here's the second series. Definitely this series nowhere near as good. But you get Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, and back behind this truck is the Rey Mysterio back there. I don't even know if you could see it if I did. It's covered up. But yeah, kind of bummed. Stretch are cool. Yeah, they're weird. I have the whole series. It says there's only 3 in the series. But I found a 4th one day. And like, yeah, it shows all the other 3 on the 4th one. So I found this Hogan, which if you look on the back, you can tell they're trying to make Hogan. But for some reason here, it looks like he's got a neck beard. I don't know what they're doing. But I found these other 3. That one looks like Sabu. That looks like Finley. That looks like my dad. But all 3 of those, it says collect all 3 on the back. Or maybe even on the front. But then I found this one. And those 3 right there, this is convoluted the way I'm explaining it. These 3 showed these 3 on the back. Then I randomly found this one day, and it shows these 3 on the back, and still says collect all 3. So I'll show you it one day. We'll get more detailed and kind of explain it a little more. But yeah, weird. Guys, this was fun. If you see anything that you do want to talk about, would like to discuss further, let me know, because I would love to do that. But this is going to be it for today. Go out, hunt down some figures, find them in person. I know it's easy to sit at home, get on the internet, and find them. There's another Hogan, Japan Hogan. But yeah, I know that's easy. But I don't know. There's nothing like hunting for a figure and going out and finding it. Like, you know how hard it's going to be for me to have to complete some of these series, some of these collections? But it's the fun in hunting that I think I'm into. So, have a good one. I'll catch you next time.